What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Paranormal Rush Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Rush, and I've got some more ParanorMAIL for you guys. This one I found really intriguing. Sometimes we see things that we cannot explain, things that just look crazy. We've never seen anything like it before, and we don't have a name for it. I do believe there are so many things like that on this planet that we have yet to discover. I mean, like cryptid type things, along with, other things like insects and whatnot, especially in the ocean. But also, with supernatural stuff, paranormal stuff, we have yet to discover everything, I'm pretty sure. And this is one of those things where I don't have an answer for it because I've never heard of anything like this. It just kind of reminds me of some of those abstract things you'll hear psychics talk about sometimes when they see things. They'll see weird formations, and stuff. And it's just kind of along those lines. But I found this really intriguing, and I'll go ahead and get to it. This was cool too. This was different. Hey, Rush. I haven't been called that since high school, I don't think. All right. I hope someone has had a similar encounter and can tell me what they think it may be or know it to be. It happened about 2 years ago, and I can't shake it. I broke protocol and shared in your comment section a while back, but got no replies, so I'm going to try dragging a line to you. I'm older and can't say I've been really interested or fixated on the subject, nor had anything strange along these lines ever happen to me. I don't have sleep problems or nightmares, never have, with the exception of when I was ill with encephalitis as a young child and reached a fever of 106.2 followed by 2 ice baths and mom's pastor on standby. That's an interesting story in itself in regards to the illness and long aftermath. I can imagine. It's a miracle that you're here. Okay, the encounter. One night, or more correctly, early hours of 1 or 2, I was evidently dreaming while asleep in my recliner. I don't recall the main dream, but I know this next part wasn't part of the theme. My dreams are mostly vague and muddled, and I don't remember them after I wake. Suddenly, during this particular dream, a very vivid image of a coiled rattlesnake was only a couple feet from my right foot, and when it struck out, I was startled wide awake to find a creepy entity maybe a foot from my right foot on the recliner footrest. So it was in the air 2 to 2.5 feet as I was in reclined position. It was roughly the shape of a rugby ball, but had the texture and appearance of something you would expect to see when looking in a microscope. Kind of like an amoeba, in that it was a dirty, transparent jello or snotty body with darker hues of color in it, and fine millipede-like legs on both sides running lateral or lengthwise. It appears to notice that I was awake. No eyes, mouth, or any apparent face, just a blob, and went backwards a little bit in undulating motion. Then it went straight up to the ceiling. Once there, it quickly moved to the corner of the ceiling and wall, again with an undulating motion. Then just poof, nothing. I'm lost, as this experience is simply not in my universe at all. I don't have spooky or weird dreams. I don't read or watch movies along these lines. This is so foreign. Maybe someone has an idea. Thanks, and I'm keeping them anonymous. So that was really interesting. Okay, I've never heard of anything like that, but I can get a good visual of what it looked like with the way you described it. It's really something else. And if anybody else has any idea or has seen anything similar, please let us know about it. It's just really strange. I mean, You know, I've seen an orb appear with my naked eyes, appear right there, like just right in front of me. I mean, about waist height, and it slowly moved toward me and disappeared when it got to be about a foot away. I mean, it was the craziest thing. You know, I'd really say it was even crazier than seeing a Sasquatch for the first time. I mean, it was nuts. So that kind of thing, you know, I mean, that's a trip right there. So if anybody has any ideas, please let me know about it. I want to mention also I changed out my drawing. I put another one of my friend Leonard Mott Jr.'s drawings in there. It's a concept of a Sasquatch face, and it's really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorites for sure. It's very accurate. Yeah, a little too much white on the eyes, but that's the only thing that I can see that really isn't, you know, completely accurate. So anyway, that being said, thank you again, Leonard, for all these. I love them. Even though I just critiqued one, you know. Sorry. All right. So I guess that's about it, guys. Send me your paranormal, paranormalrushhour@gmail.com. And if you made it this far through the video, then you need to subscribe because you're my kind of people. All right. So until next time, everybody, please stay safe and take it easy. I'll see you guys soon.